Y'all help me out, man. Was I wrong for telling my cousin that his old girl did not leave him to teach him a lesson, but rather she left him because she finally learned hers? Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Like, here's the backstory. First off, that's one thing I really don't like is giving advice to my family members or really close friends, because it hardly ever goes right. As soon as I tell the truth, now I got somebody that I used to talk to or, I love, and I can't talk to them for however long they going to be mad at I told them the truth. And the second thing I don't like is when somebody asks me to give advice to a hopeless situation. So here it was. My cousin hit me up, my male cousin. A lot of times I'm talking about my female cousins, but this was my male cousin. Now, him and his girl was in this relationship everybody in the family knew was not supposed to happen. Both of them toxic, both of them problematic, both of them got a flippant attitude, both of them had drug habits, all kind of stuff, right? I'm not judging, I'm just giving y'all the story. Well, she made some upgrades. She started putting that stuff behind her. She got off of the drugs. She stopped drinking so much. She got an attitude right. She got in the church. She started going for not a bachelor's, trade school or something like that. She went to higher level education. She just getting her stuff together, but he didn't grow. And then one other thing that he got mad at me for letting him know was like, man, if your partner growing, your girl growing, and you not, y'all gonna grow apart. She's gonna outgrow you. It's not a character thing, but it just is what it is. Anyway, that ain't where he really got mad though. He got annoyed, but he got mad when first he said, man, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. As much as I know she messed up, because everybody think they right whenever they the ones breaking up with somebody. Much as she messed up, man, you know what? If she wanted to make it work, I'll make it work. I just feel like she trying to teach me a lesson by leaving. Like, she must be trying to teach me a lesson or something. And at first, I kind of ignored it. Like, I'm just like, that's so stupid. Why would he say that? But he said it again and asked me the question, like, what lesson do you think she was trying to teach me by leaving? And I said, big dog, your girl didn't leave you to teach you a lesson. She left you because she finally learned hers. She finally learned hers. And you were that lesson she learned the hard way. She tired of learning. She don't want to learn it no more, but she finally learned that you took her loyalty for weakness. Not a kindness for weakness. You took her loyalty for weakness. You one of them guys, I told him this, and some of you dudes listening to this, y'all in the same situation. It is what it is. But you think your girl with you and holding you down because she ain't got nowhere else to go. She can never find another you. Ain't nobody else gonna want her. Ain't nobody else gonna put it down like you put it down. Ain't nobody else gonna spend no bread on, whatever. And you think she's so weak to leave. She doesn't have the strength to leave you. You just got to wrap around your finger. Whole time, she is being stubborn, no doubt about it. And she's stubborn against her intuition, against her common sense, against her best interest, really. But it's only so long a woman is going to go ignoring her intuition. It's only so long a woman is going to keep denying the reality of things as a way to pursue the potential of things. So like I told my cousin, man, hey, look, your girl didn't leave you to teach you nothing. She learned that you got it messed up. You got her messed up. And she left you because she was trying to keep you at the expense of herself. She was losing herself just to keep you, and not physically so, because of course you was willing to be with her so long as you was able to have your way and step all over her. But as far as keeping you happy, keeping you satisfied, keeping you from complaining, keeping you from insulting her, keeping you from cutting her down and criticizing every little thing that she did, she was willing to lose herself. And this was even though his girl was toxic whenever they first got together. There was things that were not so bad. She liked being friends with people. She liked dressing up and looking good. She smiled a lot. Great sense of humor, all of that good stuff. But the smile made him insecure around other men. Why you laughing at all his jokes? Why you smiling so hard whenever he come around? Just insecurity all over the place. So she stopped smiling so much in a relationship. She liked to dress up. Who you trying to get dressed up for? You act like you trying to be one of these hoes out here. That's just how he talked. So you act like you're trying to get one of these hoes. You trying to get some attention. You trying to post on the gram to go viral. Trying to be an Instagram hoe or something like that. So she stopped dressing up so much. She stopped doing this. She stopped doing that because every little thing made him mad, seemed to set him off. She was losing herself just to keep him. And at some point, she made the decision most women make in this situation. If they don't just completely fold and just find a way to tolerate it the rest of their life, they make the decision that this is too much a price to pay. I got to lose me to keep you, then you got to go. And that's why your girl left, bro. Like, your girl left because she wasn't going to keep losing herself to keep you, and you ain't even that worth keeping. And she left you because instead of choosing her, you used her to make yourself more attractive to other women who otherwise wouldn't even look your way. She made you more attractive, and she already knew she was going to do that. But instead of focusing on your choice, you was too infatuated with your options to see what was going on in your relationship. You was too infatuated. These girls looking at you and texting you and commenting on your Instagram. And let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all do this. Ladies, put I down in the chat if you notice whenever you got with a man, all of a sudden he's getting way more attention than what it seemed like he was getting before. He's getting way more comments, everybody more intrigued, everybody want to get, like it just seemed like way more interest. And it's like people just flocking to your man all of a sudden when that really wasn't the energy he was getting whenever you first got with him. You had to look past some of the ways he wasn't all that just to even give him a chance. And now all of a sudden women acting like this dude is just this bombshell, drop dead gorgeous guy, an amazing, interesting guy. The first reason why you're going to make your man more attractive to other women is because your soul upgrades the perception of his. Just who you are, your energy, your light. So people will automatically assume that he's taking good care of himself. He must be a certain quality of man just to be associated with you. And if it's not that the assumption is there, the curiosity is there. You will evoke intrigue about your man just from how amazing you are, right? So you like basically you're a better look. And I'm talking on the superficial level, but also in terms of your energy and your soul, you're a better look. You're a better relationship option just in the dating scene, the dating market, just in general. So women will look at that man being with you and say, what is so special about him? How did he pull her? Not even just looks, but that's a part of it. How did he pull her? There's no way he should be able to pull her. There must be something intriguing about him. Maybe it's his money. Maybe it's his sex. I don't know what it is, but that's something that a woman would be more attracted to your man just because of the intrigue and the curiosity that you bring about why you possibly chose this man. And you can make your man more attractive just by mere jealousy. And I'm talking about women being jealous of you. And we talked about this before, but there are some women who they can't get your success. They can't get your career. They can't get your body. You got genetics, you got gym, you don't work for that. They can't get all of that. So they'll try to find the weak spot. And in a lot of women's lives, the man is the weak spot. Just in where he's at and how he hadn't developed, he's the weak spot. So then they'll go and try to appeal to him just so they can feel like they're a little bit more on your level. It's all jealousy. Even a man that you don't even want no more. Y'all, this is how a lot of y'all find out y'all got some hating friends. Because soon as you done with a dude, here come this, either they asking you or they flirting or something like that, and you realize the whole time that they were jealous. That lets you know a woman is jealous of you. When she can't wait to jump on something that you got, just for the mere fact that you the one that had it, that means subconsciously, internally, she wants to be on your level, and that makes her feel like you're a little bit more like she's a little bit more on your level, even if the man that you dropped wasn't on your level. They on each other's level. She just don't know it yet. But you will make your man more interesting, more intriguing, and because they're jealous of you. And not to mention, lastly, what you installed in that man is what's so appealing. What you taught him, what you encouraged him to do, how you impacted him. He didn't take care of his skin before he got with you. He didn't articulate himself clearly before he got with you. He wasn't worried about no legit job or good job or promotional opportunities before he got with you. He didn't even iron his clothes before he got with you. He didn't brush his teeth hardly regular before he got with you. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Whatever way you upgraded that man, you installed some upgrades in that man because you know what you like, but what one woman like, a lot of times a lot of other women like. So because you came from that place of what women like and he was so ignorant to it before and you done put him on, now this man drinking green juices, you know what I'm saying? He woke all of a sudden, he reading some books he ain't read before. He done traveled some places he ain't traveled before. He just a completely different version of himself. That's what you installed in him. And now what you installed in him is what's appealing to other women. But again, the big fumble, the big part where man plays himself, and I told my cousin this too, like you played yourself, man, when you got so infatuated with all those new options, you lost sight of your choice. It happens, bro. Like I've been there. We've all been there as men. You just got to be real about it. Look in the mirror and not blame nobody else but you. And just as a quick side note, ladies, I know this kind of guy is like empowering to know that you left. A lot of y'all can think back in your past and this kind of guy was there. Then afterwards, your whole life glowed up. You felt better, releasing pressure and stress and all of that kind of stuff. That's cool. But let me be very clear. This kind of guy also can waste very valuable years off your life that you can't get back. So it's nothing to play with. Don't go entertaining these dudes. If you recognize it is what it is, If you recognize you're having to do any of those things, you're having to lose yourself to keep him, he's taking your loyalty for weakness, any of that stuff, you making him more attractive to other women and he's entertaining those women, man, go ahead and save yourself those valuable years off your life. That's time you can't get back, and he might even block your blessing of a man who's actually ready for you. And by ready for you, I don't mean just to be with you. I don't mean just to screw you, but ready to upgrade you, ready to introduce you to some things that you hadn't been introduced to before, ready to be the one you can lean on for once. You everybody else's strong friend, the one everybody else can turn to. Somebody need to be there for you too. You need somebody to be there for you the same way you there for everybody else. And whenever you're dealing with some of these clowns, man, they can block your blessing of that evolved man who's not perfect. I don't like to insinuate or implicate that. No, he's not perfect, but he's ready. He's prepared. He's done the work on himself. You just have to know how to position yourself to attract that man. Now, if you don't know anything about, like, if you just feel like you just keep attracting the same type of guy with a different smile and a different face, and it's not the kind of guy that you deserve, you're basically underwhelming you, you're disappointed in what you're getting, click the link. I pinned it right here. Click the link pinned in that comment. Get access to the masterclass, Secrets to Making Evolved Men Crave You, where I list out the ways to attract evolved men. That's worked already for thousands of women. So if you're tired of that pattern of guys and bums and clowns and little boys that you got to raise, use the strategies I broke down, and it's absolutely free. Use the strategies in here. Then you can start seeing results within the next 24 hours. That's as soon as I've ever heard of it working, by the way. But click the link. It's pinned right there in that comment. It's also in the caption whenever you back out. But moral of the story is this. For every guy, man, look, this ain't even just about my cousin no more. For any dude watching this, don't think that your girl is leaving you to teach you something. Like, honestly, bro, like, at the point where she left you, you ain't that important no more. I hate to break it to you. You're not that important no more. You're not that big of a deal no more. At the point that she left you, she probably was choosing her. She didn't leave you for another man. She didn't leave you because there's something else you need to do to try to get her back. She left you because she needed to go get a hold of her peace, the peace that you couldn't protect. Straight up. I don't know what else to tell you, but share this on your timeline. If you were blessed by this, bless somebody else by sharing this message right now on your timeline for somebody else who needs to hear this. And do not forget to get access to the free masterclass, Secrets to Making Evolved Men Crave You. You already know everybody else thirsty for you, but evolved men crave you. If you want those strategies, absolutely free. Click the link. It's pinned right here in this comment. It's also in the caption whenever you back out.